Two tippy-toe condors is an achievement in Bloons Tower Defense 6 where you need to complete a game of CHIMPS using just 2 towers. Today we're going to be doing this with the Archmage and the Ultra-Juggernaut on Sulphur Springs because it's a good map for the Ultra-Juggernaut. And these towers are cheap enough so that you can actually place both of them down on round 6, which is really nice. Don't worry, in time this wizard will be able to see more of the track, but this is an ideal spot for our Archmage in order to reach as much of the track as it possibly can. Oh gosh, really? It's just going to be one of those things, isn't it now? Or should I go with guide? You know what, we'll go with guided magic first before getting the razor sharp shots. And that seems to have worked out just fine. But we do want the spiker pulse as soon as possible for that rebounce. And with that, spiker pulse is now online and ready to kick some balloon ass. Arcane blast, and then from there we'll go with fireball next in order to have another means of projectile power. You get the gist. We're gonna go up to wall of fire anyways. The Archmage is really powerful with the wall of fire. Bottom path does provide additional pierce to the magical bolts attack, but this just means we have more projectiles to attack, especially on those Moab class balloons. I was about to say this is one of the cheapest forms of granting our tower the normal damage type, but then I remembered hard thorns exist on the druid, which enables the thorns to pop both frozen and lead balloons, converting it from a sharp projectile to a normal projectile. Going on to Juggernaut, even the purples at the back will not stand a chance. Let's see, yep, there we go, there they all go down. Lovely. We'll get Arcane Mastery next, and then the Wall of Fire. Lead balloons not a problem, our Fireball, and if not that, the Juggernaut's balls will be able to crush them. Right, we've got Wall of Fire now, which means if we put this over here, please, then we'll be able to pop these. I was hoping to be able to pop them on their first orbit around, but at the very least we can pop them as they're exiting this circle here. But I would have preferred if we could have placed it a bit closer to the upper circle so that we have some means of popping them while they're up there. Do not try and trespass me, purple balloons. Now we could go for Arcane Spike next, or we can go all the way up to the Ultra-Juggernaut first, getting that tier 5 as soon as possible, which I think we'll do. I'm just hoping I'll be able to reach DDTs from this point here, because we're going to need to damage them, especially like on round 99 when they're fortified. Otherwise, there's just no chance for us to be able to go through this scenario if we cannot get through round 99. But we should be able to clear round 99 with a combination of both of our towers, actually. Let's see about round 40. Got through round 39, no problem, but what about round 40? We'll place a wall of fire down here just so that if the Moab is able to go across to a certain point, we'll be able to intercept them, no problems. And because of the bounce back that the Juggernaut provides, they were not able to reach the exit, which is brilliant. Right, on round 45, we managed to secure our first tier 5 of the scenario. Probably one of the quickest in which we've able to get a tier 5 down onto the track in one of these 2-tower chimp scenarios. Oh yeah, these super fortified, I was supposed to say super fortified, these fortified ceramics stand no chance. Oh dear, yeah. The super part will come later on. No camo balloons shall pass. Let alone no balloons shall pass. Just ignore the fact that we did die earlier on, but just erase that from your memories. At least it's not a yellow balloon that is going past. And now Arcane Spike is at our possession, and you, dear Moab, do not stand a chance. If we manage to defeat you on round 40 with just a measly tier 4 Juggernaut and a measly tier 3 Arcane Mastery, then you don't have a chance when we're up to Arcane Spike and Ultra-Juggernaut. It's just not going to be good for you, Moab. Just not at all, okay? You blasted through 99.9% of the balloon population and you, my dear viewer, must deal with a final 0.01%, sorry. And guess what? Your final boss, your final opponent is a single yellow balloon, but it dodges all of your attacks. So what are you meant to do? I believe in the monkey spirit, because if I believe in the monkey spirit, we could accomplish absolutely anything within these scenarios, including 2 base towers to do the 2 tower chimps achievement. Anything is possible if you are good enough at the game, and I for one do not fulfill that requirement. Okay, round 60, BFB. The water fire is going to be able to do some damage against it, but obviously when we get up to Archmage, all of our fire attacks will become much better, and we'll also acquire Dragon's Breath as well. Excellent. Purple balloons, meet my Ultra-Juggernaut. Ultra-Juggernaut, meet the purple balloons. It's just such a good map for this tower. It's even going towards the beginning of the track, which is what I exactly want. Very good. I'm having so much fun right now, just chewing through all of these ceramics, which would otherwise be a huge thorn in the backside. And what about these fortified Moabs? Not a problem whatsoever. And we're just over 7k now to get the Archmage. I'm very conflicted at the moment. The fire is on downstairs, so it keeps the inhabitants of downstairs warm, but at the same time it's making my room a bit of a sauna at the moment. But if I open the window, then I just get really cold. I cannot win. Maybe I should just wear a sweatshirt while having the window open. Anyways, back to reality. 2 tiptoe condors is an achievement in Ballon's Tower Defense Slacks. But you have to do with 2 condors to get the 2 tiptoe condor achievement, because condor's in the name. And you can't merge them together, and you can't get any other animals. You have to just get the condor. And more specifically, you can't even have the beast handed down, just the condor. Otherwise, it's just not really worth getting the 2 tiptoe condor achievement. Why tiptoe? Because you're going to have to tiptoe around the balloons in order to be able to defeat them. If you do strategies in which the balloons would not anticipate, therefore you would win. Even the bad will be picked up by the tiptoe condor. Right, with the Archmage, we are able to insta-kill that BFB with just the contact of a water fire alone. No fireballs, no magical bolts, just me and my wizardry skills. I think it goes without saying that we know what each of these are very good at. This is going to be our ceramic killer, and you, my dear friend, are the Moab killer. The perfect synergy, and also you both have camo detection in some way, shape or form. I know you decamify, that is your camo detection, but it's always very good that both of your towers have some means of either being able to detect camo balloons and pop them, or one of your towers decamifies. In very rare scenarios, you would have a 2TC in which both of your towers can decamify. Let's say, for example, the pod and the balloon incineration. 78, very nice. Yeah, these rainbows are not getting past my wall of fire, thank you very much. Okay, but the purples will. The purples may get through the wall of fire, but not for long. Okay, the sheer amount of rainbows is definitely pierced capping my wall of fire over here. And what do I have to say about that? That's just not a cool maneuver at all. Perhaps when it comes to the late game, it will not have that same issue. Okay, round 80. ZOMG territory. And I think we'll be able to target it with our other attacks. Let's see. Yeah, you're just about able to attack its tail end. Now, the rest of you. So I think if multiple BFBs are crammed together, we'll be able to target them, but not when they're separate. Look, there we go. They all increase each other's hit detection when they are squeezed up with one another. Keep you on strong so you're always targeting the strongest target, which is most likely at the back of the map. What about the fortified BFBs? Not a chance whatsoever. Yeah, both our towers are making light work of these menaces. 8 and 5 equals 13. But just put both of the numbers together and you get 85. Have you ever seen turtles with top hats? Have you seen lobsters with top hats or pufferfishes with top hats? Only in Bloons Tower Defense 6 can you find such cool wares together. 8 and 7 look like 87. There's twice the amount of balloons, but in 85. Yeah, there definitely was not a single chance or a single thing which these balloons could do. I could show you every single bit of the footage, but I think only going over... Sorry, if I go over also the boring parts, and it may not be as entertaining as like rounds like 95 or 97 at times, round 98. You know, the critical rounds within any CHIMPS run. Those who say that the round itself is very important, whereas like round 90 is very important because of the first sign of DETs. 91 can also be interesting because of a huge amount of super fortified ceramics which are spaced out, and also a huge clump of BFBs which could result in pierce cap issues. Round 92, a whole bunch of fortified Moabs, which can be very deadly because they are powerful. There's a lot of RBE in them, and because of how fast they're going, they can be quite dangerous. And then backed up by a few ZMGs near the end of the round. Round 93, 6 DTs. Round 94 is the oh crap, that is a lot of balloons round. And the first one, I think, as of that. Like, round 87 has a lot of balloons, but it just doesn't feel as overwhelming. Like, this has a huge number of balloons on the screen here. And it's got more ZMGs than round 87, with a whole bunch of BFBs as well. Pretty neat, but again, I'm keeping the screen on strong. I feel very confident that we do not need to change the targeting priority of our Archmage here in order to help us out, because our weakness, being ceramic balloons and purple balloons, are largely covered by our wonderful Ultra-Juggernaut here. And anytime they do get down here, then that will be even more of an asset for the Archmage. Definitely not what you call 1 mega pops, because of the fact that this is already steamrolled ahead and the most plentiful rounds are coming up, like 98, and these ZMGs as well. You can't forget about these ZMGs, for goodness sake. So still, I'm going to keep you on strong. I'm going to keep your wall of fire where it is, although 98, I might require a targeting priority change on 98 for our Archmage, just because if we try and whittle down everything too quickly, then we will be pierce capped. Change your wall of fire positioning as well in order to help us out here. There we go, and that is the round there. Okay, round 98. Sometimes, in a lot of cases, or in most cases actually, the most important rounds to get right. Okay. Put the water fire down south here. Okay, I'm going to move you to first now. Try and not pop all of these ZMGs at once. Oh, that is looking really treacherous. Okay, round 99. I'm going to put water fire back over here. I'm going to use the strong targeting for the fortified DTs. And just like that, we managed to give a round 99. That was really close, but I think we've definitely got this in the bag. I think it's not the DETs that we may struggle against on this round. I think it's mainly the ZMGs that we could struggle because of how far along the track they are on Sulfur Springs. Now, I heard a rumor that if you put the wall of fire in the sulfur, it makes it even more flammable. And that is just a myth that I made up on the spot, but I thought could be cool. Okay, put you on first now. And you can't write this shit up. Alright, there's got to be at least one flare balloon special in the video, which includes a yellow balloon death screen. And that, oh, I saw a regrow yellow balloon there, and I thought I was about to be given the same death screen again. Okay, please let us go for this scenario. We would like to go for this scenario. Thank you very much. Like, for once, actually, that death screen actually kind of put a smile on my face. Our adversary strikes again. So that is the Archmage and Ultra-Juggernaut 2TC. Let me know what other kind of combinations you'd like to see me do in the future, which I've not yet done, but is doable. So let's say if you're going to try and recommend me something like Balloon Crush and Sky Shredder, I can't Ace Micro, Camo Solo, all that jazz. It's just not going to be a thing for me, sorry. It's just not a thing. I can't do Sky Shredder, Ace Micro. It's a myth that only a few can perform. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody, and take care of yourselves.